my friend wanted me to walk to her house because she was terrified, but I convinced her we'll just walk back and say we didn't hear him. So we did that, and he believed us and said that we only have 3 hours left, and it wasn't even an hour when it happened. So nothing happened, of course. She spent the night, and I wanted her to spend the night again because I felt, like I said, I felt very lonely. But she kept on making up lame excuses, so I went along with it. I said, okay. I had to be dragged out of bed to go to the church, and I remember we were walking out, and my Dr. Mom told, she always said this before we left for church: take care of the house, and he would say, oh yeah, sure, okay. So we left, and after sacrament, which is the first thingy, whatever, I didn't really want to go to class and get made fun of, so I just went into the excuse me. Mormon churches have like a room for sacraments, a whole bunch of other little other rooms for classrooms, and a kitchen, and gym. So I went into the gym, and it was all dark because nothing was happening in the gym. I went and hid in the corner and listened to, at the time I kind of quit using my CD player. I had a tape player because I didn't have any CDs of songs that I actually wanted to listen to. So I'd tape the songs and put them on those old cassette tapes, and then, yeah. I heard my adopted mom calling me, so I went, and she's like, we have to leave, and I was like, why? And they said my brother had a problem, and as we're driving, I kind of glance over to our house, and I see these lights flashing, and my adopted mom is just like, oh, there's ambulances, and she started crying. And once we pulled to our street, we could see our house, and there's ambulances and cop car. Well, there's 2 ambulances, and there's, I think, 3 cop cars and 2 other cars, so 2 or 3 other cars, I can't remember. And I remember hopping out of the car, and I looked. Our house was like, okay, so how do I explain this? There was broken glass, like, all around the house. All the windows in the house were broken. There's even a computer outside. And I literally just stood there. I was kind of shocked in disbelief. I didn't know what the hell was happening, or what to think. I was kind of like, I was kind of in shock, I should say. What happened here? And so Bumblebee said that my brother, or their son, was out swinging an axe, and they live right next to us, and they saw it, and apparently some people were driving by, and they saw him with an axe and a little knife, swinging him around, and they called the police, and they came. They told him to drop the axe, and instead he ran towards them. He charged them with an axe, so they had to tase him like I think 6 or 7 times to get him down. So anyways, well, we couldn't go in the house for a while, so we went and stayed at Bumblebee's house, and we sat there, and I kind of wrote down in my little book, that little book I was talking about that had my own spells and stuff in, and I wrote down what happened, because it's not just a spell book. It's kind of like a diary / journal, I guess. Then finally the cops said we were allowed to go into a house again. We went in there. When I opened the door,